Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this matchup in the Axis Football League. Today's matchup is as close as you can get on paper. These teams are very evenly matched. We are moments away from what promises to be a close and exciting matchup. Let's get down to the field. The kick sails deep. He fields the kickoff, and he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. QB back to pass. Throws the ball. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. They'll run a counter play to the outside. Brought to the ground. Williamson with the tackle. That will push them back 3 yards. Third down. 7 yards to go. He drops back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. He's put to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He makes the throw. Wilkins with the snag. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 14 on the play. The offense sets up in the pistol formation. Johnson on the handoff. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for about 2. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs. Looking short for a target over by the sideline. The pass is incomplete. Third down. The receiver goes into motion. Johnson's back to pass. Wilkins with the snag. Gain of 14 on the play. The offense sets up with 2 backs. Johnson's back to pass. He makes the throw over to the right side of the end zone. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The defense sets up in a dime set. Johnson on the handoff. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That'll go for 9 yards. Third down for the offense. Just 1 yard to go. Miles takes the handoff. And he's taken down. Connor with the tackle. Small gain on the play. 3 receivers for the offense. Johnson on the handoff. And the tackle is made. That'll go for about 3 yards. The defense sets up in a dime set. Sets up the RPO and makes the throw out to the receiver. And he is down. That's good for about 7 yards. First down and goal for the offense. Johnson's back to pass. He sends this. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. And Montgomery kicks this one away. And the extra point is good. They'll strike first with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is caught. And the defender got him down. First and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. Makes the throw to a wide open receiver. Brown on the reception. And the defense brings him down. Tackle by Neal. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10. He sets up and throws. He pulls it in. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Bradley. A huge pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go. He drops back into the pocket. He flings a pass. The pass connects. Hampton with the tackle. Gain of 10 on the play. Second down for the offense. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches. He decides, and he's in for the score. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up, and it sails through. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He'll send this one deep. The kickoff is fielded. And down he goes. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Johnson's back to pass. He's got a target near the 25, and the pass is incomplete. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. Dropping back. He'll make the throw short to the left side of the field. And Harris with the tackle. That's good for a gain of 4. Third down for the offense. 15 yards to go. Johnson on the handoff. And down he goes. That's good for 10 yards. First and 10. Johnson on the handoff. Stopped before he could break free. They'll pick up a couple yards there. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. Breaking away from the defender. That's the end of that play. Gain of 5 on the play. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. All tied up so far. Third and short for the offense. He fakes the handoff. And it's good from downtown. And down he goes. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. Johnson on the handoff. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. Short gain of 2. The offense comes in on second down. He'll pitch it off to the right side. And he's stopped up around the 20. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down. Johnson's back to pass. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. It's caught. That's the end of that play. They covered a lot of ground on that play. The offense lines up on first and goal. Johnson's back to pass. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And he steps in for 6. They're setting up for the extra point. And Montgomery kicks this one away. And it's good. They will pull ahead with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Montgomery with the kick. The kickoff is fielded. He's tackled. First and 10. He drops back into the pocket. He muscles the throw. Long distance connects. And he's tackled right away. A huge pickup there by the offense. He drops back to pass. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second down. He drops back. Looking for a target, short over the middle. White got him. Taken down for the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down. 8 yards to go. He flings a pass, and it's deflected down. Incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt's away. And the punt sails out of bounds. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Johnson on the handoff. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 11. First and 10. Johnson's back to pass. He finds a target up near the 40. It's down. It's caught. A huge gain by the offense. The offense will operate from the gun. He makes the short throw. And he is down. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down for the offense. 14 yards to go. He makes the inside handoff. Bullock makes the tackle. They'll lose 1 on the play. The defense has struggled to get off the field today on third downs. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Play action fake. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. He makes the punt. This punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion right. He drops back to pass. Finds a target on the left side of the field. A flag on the play. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Lane. Let's see what the call is. I think the offense is going to get called for a hold here. They'll accept the penalty. The offense comes in on first down. He drops back to pass. Throws it off to the left side. Reeled in that long pass. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Bradley. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10. Makes the handoff. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Short gain of 2. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their first of the half. Second down. He drops back. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 15. First and 10 for the offense. Tosses a pass. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10. He makes the throw over to the right side of the field. The pass is caught, and the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Bradley. Good enough for a first down. The offense sets up under center. It's up, it is caught. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Bradley. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10. And the pass is incomplete. The defense lines up in a 3-4. Tosses a pass, and the pass is incomplete. Third and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. The pass is caught. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. There's the kick. And it's good. Lining up for the kickoff. He rockets this one deep. He catches the kickoff. Ripped to the ground. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Johnson's back to pass. Pass complete. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. They covered a lot of ground on that play. The offense calls a timeout. That will be their second of the half. Johnson's back to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Third play of the drive. He drops back into the pocket. Wilkins with the snag. Gain of 6 on the play. The offense has had little difficulty converting on third downs today. He steps back to pass. He sees a target over the middle. Wilkins wrestles his man to the ground. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play. And the offense will call a timeout here. That will be their third and final timeout. First and 10 for the offense. Makes the throw at the sideline. Glover with the reception. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 12 on the play. Sixth play of the drive. Wilkins with the snag. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. He makes the throw over, and it's caught for the score. Touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point. Montgomery with the kick, and the extra point is good. That score puts them ahead for now. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Montgomery with the kick. The offense will start things off from the 25. Throws one. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back, throws the ball. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. He gives it to the runner on the right side. White got him. Taken down for the tackle. That'll bring up fourth down. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. He fields the punt. The tackle is made. The second quarter comes to a close. A close game so far today. Here comes the kicking team. The kick is off. He fields the kickoff. And the tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He'll pitch it off to the right side. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Carter. That'll go for 9 yards. Second down for the offense. Just 1 yard to go. Johnson on the handoff. And he's tackled. That will keep the chains moving. 1st and 10. Johnson's back to pass. He throws it off to the right side. Mason with the reception. And he's tackled right away. That'll go for 9 yards. Second down and short. The runner will take it on the draw. McDowell makes the tackle. Gain of 11. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. 1st and 10. He makes the handoff. He breaks free. And he is finally dragged down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. 1st down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Johnson pulls the trigger. Wilkins with, and he's in for the score. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. And Montgomery kicks this one away. And it sails through. They'll extend their lead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. And Montgomery kicks this one away. First down and 10 to go. Motion left. Dropping back. He sees a target over the middle. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense will operate from the gun. Dropping back. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Snagged out of the air. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Johnson. Gain of 11. 1st and 10. Hands it to the runner on the right side. He is picked up and brought down. That's good for about 7 yards. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field from under center. He gives it away. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense lines up on 3rd and short. Steps into the pocket, fakes the handoff, and looks to pass. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. A huge gain by the offense. A shotgun set for the offense. Steps into the pocket. He tosses one. Snagged out of the air. White got him. Taken down for the tackle. Gain of 14 on the play. From under center. Penalty marker on the field. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. And they'll accept the penalty. First down and goal for the offense. He drops back to pass. He's got a receiver up, and it's caught for the score. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. They'll reclaim some lost ground with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He'll send this one deep. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. He hands it off to the right side, and he's taken down. Connor with the tackle. Loss of 4. The offense comes in on second down. 8 yards to go. He drops back to pass. Tosses one short. And he's tackled. That will be good for about 1. The defense lines up for another third down. They've been struggling to get a stop here. Johnson pulls the trigger. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team takes the field. He makes the punt. He catches the punt. He's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back to pass. He tosses one up near the 50. Neal wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 8 on the play. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. Second play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. Tosses it over to the sideline. And the pass falls to the ground. The offense lines up on third and short. He drops back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. Fourth play of the drive. The runner takes the handoff on a misdirection. The tackle is made. That's good for a gain of 4. First down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass. He makes the throw over to the sideline. That will be good for about 6. The third quarter comes to a close. It's anyone's game so far. Second down, 13 yards to go. Hands it off, fumble! Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Bradley. Gain of 4 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Inside handoff. Hampton with the tackle. Gain of 6 on the play. A shotgun set for the offense. QB back to pass. He's got a receiver on the right side of the end, and it's intercepted! He is picked up and brought down. They'll start things off from the 20. Johnson's back to pass. He's got a receiver near the 30. He pulls it in, and he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 11. First and 10 for the offense. Johnson's back to pass. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. Loss of 7. Third play of the drive. Johnson's back to pass. Throws a rainbow. Wilkins with the snag. That will be good for about 6. Third down for the offense. 11 yards to go. Johnson on the handoff. And he is tackled. That'll bring up fourth down. The offense lines up to punt. He punts it away. The punt is fielded. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He steps back to pass. Finds a receiver along the sideline. And it's knocked away by the defense. 2nd and 10. He drops back into the pocket. Sets his feet and throws. There's a flag on the play. Incomplete pass. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Don't see this very often. The offense called for pass interference, and they'll accept the penalty. The offense comes in on 2nd down. He drops back. He tosses one. And he got him. Tackle made by Johnson. Gain of 10 on the play. 3rd down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. And Brown with the catch. And he steps out of bounds. A huge gain by the offense. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. Dropping back. He sends this one off to the left side. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. They're setting up for the extra point. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. Lining up for the kickoff. He sends it off. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Johnson on the handoff. Freeman brings him down for the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 15 yards to go. Johnson's back to pass. Finds a target, and it's intercepted. Ripped to the ground. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Outside handoff. He fumbles the ball. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Bradley. That's good for 10 yards. 1st down and 10 to go. He launches one deep down the... He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. The kick is up. And the kick is good. They will pull ahead with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. The kickoff is caught. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Johnson lets it rip. The pass connects. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That's good for 10 yards. 1st and 10 for the offense. He flings a pass, and the ball is batted down. 2nd and 10. He steps back to pass. Looking short for a target over by the sideline. That's good for a gain of 4. 3rd down. 15 yards to go. He throws it off to the right side. Tipped away and incomplete. Alone back for the offense. Steps into the pocket. It's complete to Glover. And the tackle will be made by Harris. Gain of 20 on the play. 1st and 10. Johnson's back to pass. Looking for a target way downfield. Batted down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Johnson pulls the trigger. And it's knocked away by the defense. 3rd and 10. Johnson's back to pass. And he snagged it. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That will keep the chains moving. Johnson on the handoff. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Gain of 11. 1st down and goal for the offense. Johnson on the hand. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Montgomery with the kick. And it's good! Here comes the kicking team. Montgomery with the kick. The offense will start things off from the 25. QB back to pass. He makes the throw over the middle. Brown on the reception. Hampton with the tackle. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down for the offense. Left side handoff. And he is finally dragged down. That will keep the chains moving. 1st and 10 for the offense. He makes the throw. It's picked off. And he's brought down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Inside run. And he's brought down by Bullock. That's good for about 7 yards. And the offense will call timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. And out comes the field goal unit. And Montgomery kicks this one away. Just barely wide. No good. The offense will start things off from the 25. He makes the handoff to the outside. And the defense brings him down. Tackle by Neal. That brings us to the end of the 4th quarter. We are headed to overtime. And onto the field comes the kicking team. And Montgomery kicks this one away. The kickoff is caught. Tackled after returning it up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Steps into the pocket. Play action pass. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep. And he's tackled right away. That will keep the chains moving. A dime set for the defense. He drops back to pass. And it looks like he's just going to throw this one away. A shotgun set for the offense. Dropping back. He makes the throw to the middle of the end zone. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. 3rd and goal. He drops back to pass. And it's caught for the score. Touchdown! That will wrap it up for our game. For everyone here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara, and we'll see you next time.